Welcome. It is midnight. This is the Halloween light walk. This is Timothy Kerofsky from the Kicking It with the Kerofskys channel. Standing right outside my door. This is my last Halloween light walk of this neighborhood. Because the next one will be in New Mexico. So enjoy this Halloween light walk. Alright, these are supposed to be orange lights, but they're more of a reddish color. Here's my guy's girl. She stopped working, so I took the head off, and now she's holding her head. This is my bone garden. On Halloween night, I'll have the pumpkins out, and I'll show the pumpkins in this video. But I always start out with my yard. Enjoy the bone garden. Because my hangman's here. Ken's guy is right here. See if I can get him working. Now is he not cool? Yeah, that guy's cool. He is really cool. You can see his face in the video. Really, really spooky. Okay. Got my 3 ghosts down here. And my hanging pirate. I got him like a hangman. We hung up the chain here this year. Like I said, the door, and then the pumpkin up atop. And this is, of course, the outside of my house. And there's not much lights in the neighborhood, so I'm going to do this video in sections. Yeah, enjoy my bone garden. And then my guy up in that chair. I'll walk up to him again, so you can see the guy kinda. Got the pirate guy, and his head is cut off. Kind of spooky. Alright, let's start the walk. This ain't gonna be here no more. This SUV. Gonna be buying a pickup truck and a little trailer so we can travel. Now, let's see my house from a distance. Alright. Alright, this is the new neighbors. They really fixed up this big house. In the day you could really see it. It's the same neighborhood that I do my Halloween walks on. I just want to get up to this light here. My friends, they always have their house decorated. Like I said, there's not much decorations down in this neighborhood here. Christmas is the thing that most people do. Halloween, though, is my favorite holiday. Now, you'll see a lot of decorations when I get to Maple Lane. That's where the big ones are. This is my friend Schmitty's house. They always had the pumpkin up here. They have a really neat big pumpkin this year. Really cool. Really cool. And they have some ghosts and a rabbit over there at their house. Like I said, not much in the neighborhood. I miss walking Scruffy up and down this road. I miss Scruffy. I would actually do late night walks with him. They have a neat flag and pumpkin on their house. Remember how I used to do the walks, and I used to just do one single walk? I'm turning it off now here. Oh, okay, well, these are the real estate agents, and they kind of renamed the neighborhood. So they have like a website, the neighborhood, and join the app or whatever, and like whatever. I don't really care because I don't like my neighbors. So we're getting ready to move anyway. But they're gonna help us move. Now there's Maple Lane. I'll get to that here in a second. Alright. There's a lot of cool houses here in Maple Lane. They got a lot of pumpkins on their side. Inflatables. They got hangmen in the trees. I used to have the hangmen in my trees. They call theirs the pumpkin patch. Look at these, bone garden. They have a really spooky bone garden. Awesome. Witches Night Out. Now here you go. We got some spooky Halloween stuff here. The inflatables. And the dog that says Happy Halloween on it. They have a minion in the back. And look at this flashing figure here. Oh, that is so cool. Really cool. He's in the electric chair. And then they have Jason. And Michael Myers. Michael Myers from Halloween, of course Jason's from Friday the 13th. He has like a kid or something grasping on him. Bound. So this is their graveyard. This is really cool. And those are orange lights. Mine are more red, but these are orange here. Nice. I think that's how we got a Maple Lane this year. Yep, that's it. There's many, many memories of Maple Lane as I continue to walk. There's a bench right here. Can't see it probably in the camera. I did brighten the camera a little bit. Here's a bench. And then I have the street light, and I'll walk up to the street light. Then I'm gonna walk around my old block. I enjoy these walks because I can clear my head when I do these. And I'm glad they put these lights in Maple Lane. When I was a kid, there wasn't any lights. Moon up in the trees up there. Yeah, that little bright spot that looks like a light. By that, there's a yellow light below it. That's the porch light, and then you got the moon above it, right in between those trees. It's a spooky moon. This was Garfield Elementary School, but now it's a senior living center. Reserved parking for Tabernacle Church. Wow. There's still construction going on right here. Okay. I'm going to cut to my alley and then go around my block. Just because. I don't know what you guys can see in the camera. This is my old. This is my alley. This is where I used to ride my bike up and down. We used to play football down here. Just kick the football, pretty much. We played kickball in the street with all the neighbor kids. There's a lot of memories in this town. And this is on my dad's property. Dad has a huge property. I'm going to have some huge land when I get to New Mexico. 5 to 10 acres. That's going to be nice. Like I said, there ain't much decorations down here. So I'm kind of do the walk different. I see you guys at the next decorated house. It's only like 3 days till Halloween, and I thought the inflatables would be up, but they're not. I love this right here. I love this dragon head though. That is really, really, really cool. Wow. Yep. I guess you would call this my block. This is the block I lived on when I grew up. Here in good old Moline. There's some lights back there, behind their house. Not much. Yeah, not much. Kind of spooky though, at nighttime. The lights, even the lights kind of spooky, My dad has an American flag up. There it is, we're back to my house. My dad has an American flag up. That is nice. I'm glad I came around this way this year. Did a little different. Oh, he's always working though. Alright guys, I walked the block. I just walked up and down my old house. I mean, I shut off the camera. It showed the outside of my old house. And now I'm back to the normal part of my light walk. I just walked it a little different this year. Would do my alley instead. And then I walked up and down the block. There's not much out this year for lights. Mrs. Calvin's old house. She was the one that let us draw in the house, in the garage. That's all that neat little corner house I always liked. The nice little neat fence. Be nice like for 1 or 2 people maybe. And this big house, that leads to the back of the ravine. And ooh, they got some lights out here. Just orange and green. Yeah, not much this year at all, guys. Not much at all. There's the moon. I tried to zoom it in as close as I could. But there's the moon. It's a little over a half moon. Kind of a spooky moon. Nice moon for this light walk. Yep, I'm back. I just went full circle. Here I am. Like I said, I wish I was walking Scruff Dog. But I have to get this view of my house. There's the cobwebs on the trees. And then a flag that fell from the wind. We'll get the flag. See my guys go, the head off again. And here I am back full circle in Kenny's guy, my hangman, and I'm back. It's another midnight hour. This is part 2 of the video. We did the pumpkins today, and I wanted to get a video of our pumpkins this year. This is the one we did for Kenny. We always do a spooky one with the spooky mouth for Kenny. Jill did this, like a kind of like ghostly, and then I did the sad face one. Where that big eye was, there was a rotten part of the pumpkin and the whole thing popped through. There was actually an eye thing that came down right here. You can see where the blinking eye, where the closed eye is. That's not cut all the way through. That's the skin of the pumpkin, and the eyelashes and the tear are not cut all the way through. Because there's just enough light that comes through to give it that effect. And of course I cut the mouth and the nose all the way through. I'm going to be doing some even more creations when I get better tools. That's our pumpkins this year. Got the sad one, and that represents my last Halloween here. That's why I came up with the sad face. This is our last Halloween of this town, because we are ready to leave this town. Okay, that's our pumpkins this year. Hope you like it. Alright, my friends, I'm on my beach cruiser and I'm cruising around outside the neighborhood looking for the houses like this. Alright, this is my beach cruiser. I'm in one of the most of the areas that I can find. You can see I have the light on the front of it, and my bag with the flashing light is in the back of it. I'm riding my beach cruiser around outside the neighborhood trying to get a couple more decorated houses. Alright guys, this is the haunted house. As you can see, has a skeleton walking, a ghost skeleton dog. Got tombs. You got a bicycle guy, skeleton on a bicycle. Yeah, this is what I rode my cruiser down here for, so I can get this house. This is an amazing house to be featured on my YouTube channel. Here lies Sir Edward. Wow. Then you got a skeleton with the wheelbarrow, and then the priest light. This is a neat one. And then here's the guy, a skeleton leaning on a walking stick. Right. That's a cool one. Alright guys, I'm sitting here on my beach cruiser and I found another cool house on my way home. I'm on my way to 4th Street and 27th Avenue. I heard there's a really cool house there. I don't know if you have to pay admission for that one or not. It was featured on the news. I'll let you guys know. Alright my friends, I never got to 4th Street. It's gonna be too hard to get to on a bicycle. I'm on 14th Street trying to find a way to go all the way down to get to a 4th Street. You know, a road that's gonna go down the all dead end roads. So I'm probably gonna have to get in my vehicle, and I'll have to do that house in a different video. I stopped right here. I'm on my cruiser still. As you can see, this is for my cruiser. And the blinking black backlight. Ooh. Alright guys, I'm just gonna ride home then. Alright guys, I'm parked. Look how bright my light is. Doesn't make a dent though with these roads here in Illinois. But it's bright enough for me to see the paths. Now I'm giving you guys a better view of my road bike. There it is. There you guys can see my beach cruiser that I was riding around on. Pretty neat bike, huh? With the bag on it and everything. And the light. Now you guys can see my face, so I'm going to do the closing of the video. Have a happy and safe Halloween.